this game. Oh my God. If you're wondering why I did not make a post-game video directly after the game, I was still going through a whirl of emotions after the game ended the way it did. Oh wow. It was a real emotional roller coaster ride. At first, it looked like in the first half, I'm going to describe the game this way. I'm not going to dilly-dally around with it. I guess you could say it was the tale of two games. One in the first half and the one in the second half. The first half was atrocious, horrendous, everything, every word I could think of. I mean, it was horrible. The Giants ended up 23-10 at halftime. And most of their points came off of turnovers and interceptions. Now, that was depressing. And then in the second half, it seemed we finally started getting going. We built some momentum. Romo ran in for a touchdown. Some great plays. It kept everything going. And I thought for sure, we made a comeback. Everything's going to be great. The Giants just... Let's just say we just should not have given the Giants not even a glimmer of hope that they could come back after we scored those 17 unanswered points. We should not have given them, like I said, that glimmer of hope. Shouldn't have let them think that they were gonna come back and win this thing. We should have put them away, and there were multiple moments where we could have. But there's too many to name, so I'm not gonna complain about it. And then the end. Oh my Lord, the end. When Des Bryant caught what was believed to be a touchdown in the back of the end zone, I go crazy. I'm jumping up and down. I'm screaming. I'm hyperventilating. I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I couldn't talk. I couldn't even tweet because I was live tweeting during the game. I couldn't say anything. I was shocked because that was so amazing. If it had counted as a touchdown, A, we would have won the game, and B, it probably would have made up for some of the stupid stuff that Des was doing. Heck, this game would have been ranked up there as one of the greatest games in Cowboys history, next to, I'm going to cite this out even though this game happened a really, really long time ago, that 1975 NFC divisional playoff game against Minnesota with the famous Hail Mary pass from Roger Staubach to Drew Pearson. That's how good I thought this game was going to be. If that touchdown had stood, no, it didn't. You know what I mean? His hand, his fingertips, or half of his fingers were out of bounds. And my heart just sunk. Get some time back on the clock. Romo starts moving him down the field, and almost had one to Miles Austin had he caught it. And then I probably would have gone crazy and jumping up and down and everything, and this video would have been me rambling on happily and excitedly about, oh my God, we won, you would have been me just going, would have been celebrating, because we would have swept the Giants for the first time since 2007, and we would have given the Giants their first loss at Cowboys Stadium, but no. I felt so gutted after that game. Oh Yes, Romo threw for 460 yards, but let's think about it. We didn't have a running game, and I don't think he had much of a choice. Des Bryant wasn't helping out at all, and it kind of turned into the Romo and Witten show, which it should have stayed that way, but I'm not the coach. I don't make those decisions. Not my place. And now it's a little not right for me to drink something while I'm in the middle of doing this, but I can't help it. The team's now 3-4. And another big challenge is coming up next week. Oh man, we're going up against Atlanta. Here's the thing: they're undefeated. They humiliated. They ripped Philadelphia apart. Ripped them apart. Destroyed them. The Falcons are not to be messed with. Matt Ryan is a really good quarterback. He's got a really great up-and-coming wide receiver in Julio Jones. Tony Gonzalez is going to go into the Hall of Fame as a tight end. He's brilliant. And again, Jason Witten is brilliant too, and he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. There's no question in my mind about that. Michael Turner's a terrific running back. Defense is strong. Atlanta's not to be messed with. There's no question about it. Not a team to be messed with. I don't doubt the Cowboys gave it their all, but the game, heart-wrenching, heartbreaking. Oh, I mean, it was everything. Did the team beat themselves? Yeah, they did. So they get in their own way, and they can't seem to break out of it. I'm not going to complain about Garrett because I don't honestly see any reason to. I know there's some people who are going to comment on this and you're going to give out reasons why he should be fired. You know what? That's fine. You know? Do I think Garrett should be fired? I mean, you've heard me say this before. Yes. My own husband was trying to defend him. And I asked him, why are you doing that? I kind of went off on him and went off on why Garrett has screwed up so much. You're talking about a guy, he went to Princeton, he's supposed to be smart. Okay? He was a backup to Troy Aikman, whose one shining moment was a Thanksgiving game in 1994 where he beat the Green Bay Packers led by Brett Favre. That's it. He never had, and I'm not making excuses for him. I'm stating some facts here. He doesn't have a lot of coaching experience. He didn't have a mentor. Like I'll throw some names out there, like a Bill Belichick or a Bill Parcells or Mike Holmgren, whose name has been tossed around as a potential coach for the Cowboys, but that's for another day, another video if I feel like making one on the subject, which right now I don't. But Garrett did not have a mentor. He didn't learn from a great coach. He doesn't come from what is known in the NFL as a coaching tree. You know, like a family tree, there's a coaching tree. Garrett doesn't come from a coaching tree. He's he's learning, and everyone is entitled to, and everybody makes mistakes. That's understandable. But he screwed up so much. It's, ugh. The mistakes have piled up so much that I don't believe in him anymore. I just cannot believe in someone who is, he's bad clock management. There's so many things. There's so many things that are wrong with him. I can't list them all. But he has to go. Do I think Romo Do I think Romo should be done away with? Get rid of him? No. Get rid of the best quarterback this team has had since Troy Aikman? I don't think so. I do not think so. I know people are saying off with his head and all that stuff. I can't. No. 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 Des Bryant, the man pisses me off. Like I said, he makes dumb decisions, stupid mistakes. He's a stupid, stupid football player. You know the stories. He falls asleep in meetings. He doesn't study the playbook. And I made my case in one of my videos where I listed Drew Pearson and Michael Irvin as examples of wide receivers for the Cowboys who had the intangibles, all those things that made them great, that Des Bryant does not have at all. He does not display heart, passion, smarts, anything. As I said before in the video, he gets by on pure athletic ability. That's all he's going with. At least I have plenty of time to gather my thoughts for next week when the team goes up against Atlanta on Sunday Night Football, and hopefully I can only hope, I'm keeping my fingers crossed on this, that they get their butts in gear. They need to do something because they can't keep this up. They can't. I mean, it's getting crazy like you wouldn't believe. Am I losing faith in this team? Yeah, kind of. I still love the Cowboys. I always have. I always will. I'm a fan. This is crazy. And let's just hope something that I don't know if they're going to realize or even understand the magnitude of what they're doing. We'll see what happens. They've got a week to prep for the Falcons, and then we'll see what happens. So I will see you folks next week in the video.